What is up, guys? It is Turtles 420 Roast, back again with another video. And I think I am getting sick, maybe, probably, I don't know. But my eyes are watery and my nose gets clogged up, and it starts to drip too. So I'm pretty sure it's just allergies though. Allergy season, you feel? I'm on like a couple of Benadryl right now, but I don't know, it's just not working. Like, it works for a couple hours and then like the rebound effects come back, and then I'm just still, sniffling and shit. But regardless of that, I still went to the gym today. I got myself to go because what better way, if I was sick, what better way to combat that sickness than to work out and get your body nice and hot and active in order to kill off any viruses, right? But I really doubt it's that, because that's not what it feels like, I guess. I don't feel weakness or anything. I just feel very irritated in my nasal area. So I'm 100% sure it's allergies and shit. But, yeah, so sorry about the sniffling and shit. I got my toilet paper right here just in case. Really need to buy Kleenex, but young nigga broke, But anyways, you guys probably already see the title. I'm going to be reviewing pre-workout. Now, pre-workout, as a million of you people know, is basically energy drinks on steroids, is what it is. And I've been drinking pre-workout now I've tried different brands for about 2 months. So I've tried this the C4 before, but it wasn't mine, so I would just borrow it, like get some off of my a buddy. But I didn't really like that one. Like, it was cool, like it had caffeine and shit. And then I decided to buy my own, and I bought this stuff called Rush. Now, this stuff I bought a while back, and Rush, basically, it tastes bad. It really does, which is why I ended up buying another pre-workout, because the taste on this is just horrible. Like, I don't know, it just tastes like fucking, like a plastic pool. Like, does that make sense? It tastes like a kiddie pool. Like, it tastes like what a kiddie pool, like that plastic that they use for those inflatable pools, smell like. And yeah, I don't know, this is not good. The ingredients on Rush are, it's got 5 calories per serving, by the way, 1 scoop. Niacin, vitamin C, pantothenic acid, calcium, what is that? Beta-alanine, 1.6 grams. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So, guys, I just found out that Rush, the product Rush, has beta-alanine, but it's in 1.6 grams. So very, 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 very small. Alright, so it's got some good stuff in there. It's got caffeine, it's got longan extract, and it's got yohimbe extract. So it's got good stuff in there. But for me personally, when I drink this stuff in the morning, I just kind of feel the caffeine. Like, I don't really feel the other ingredients. Like, it's odd. It wasn't until I bought this stuff, Mr. Hyde. Now, this stuff is pretty notorious in the workout community because of it being so fucking strong. So this is basically this plus more. I don't know. It's just way stronger. Like, this stuff, I mean, just look how big this container is compared to this tiny one. And this flavor on this is 10 times better. Especially, they have better choices. Like, I got cotton candy. You see it? Cotton candy. I got the cotton candy flavor. This is blue Taz. It tastes horrible. The blue Taz at least is horrible. I haven't tried any other flavors, but this flavor and this brand tastes fucking horrible. I don't like it. It really makes me want to gag. Whereas this kind of just tastes like a sour energy drink, kind of like a Bang. Those drinks, Bang. It kind of tastes like that. So I'm loving Mr. Hyde. Now I'm just gonna give you a little review on pre-workouts in general. So the thing about pre-workouts is that they contain multiple chemicals, ingredients in them. So anything caffeine, androus is like the main thing that they put in there. Now I have a high ass fucking tolerance to caffeine, because I mean I was drinking large amounts of coffee before going to the gym. But one side effect of large amounts of coffee is that, it makes you want to shit. So that was one kind of like negative that I had from drinking coffee. I mean, it's cheap as fuck. You can get a bunch of, instant coffee and make yourself a strong ass batch. But for me personally, it would just upset my stomach and at the same time make me want to use the bathroom. Which is not good when you're in the gym, I've never used the bathroom in the gym and I don't want to. At least for number 2. But, yeah, so going back to it. So, pre-workout is basically once you got to the point where your tolerance is so high to caffeine and stimulants that you need something a little extra. Because from what I heard, this stuff, Mr. Hyde, is banned in the Netherlands because they called it poor man's meth or some shit. Like, that's how fucking strong Mr. Hyde is. Because of the active ingredients, they just put more in there. Like, there's 420 milligrams of caffeine combination here. 4 fucking 20. But to me, that caffeine is nothing because I'm used to having 2 scoops of this. So 600 milligrams of caffeine. Obviously, that's not fucking good for you because, caffeine in large amounts makes your heart work faster and all that. But that's why you have to have the tolerance. And you have to have self-control. Like, for instance, on your days off when you're not working out, don't take it. I'm guilty of that because, like I said, I'm so fucking tolerant to caffeine that if I'm at work, before going into work, I'll take some pre-workout. Like, I'll take this stuff before going to work. This stuff I'll take before working out. This is my workout supplement, and this is just, like, my daily, if I need any caffeine, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are days when I don't need caffeine at all because I'm just chilling at home all day. But there are days when I just need some caffeine and I just pop some of this. And this stuff has creatine in it too, so it's just like you're getting the supplements that you need and the vitamins and shit, but at the same time you're getting energy with it. So, and there's also less sugars in these pre-workouts because they're made for people who work out. So they know that people who work out don't want to ingest too much ingest too much calories from sugars. You need more. Actually, sugar is pretty good for people who work out because you use it as energy. So they could put more. Like, there's probably brands out there that put more sugar than normal. But this stuff, forget what it's made with. Some type of dextrose, some mallet or some shit like that. But it is very low in calories. This stuff's only 5 per scoop. And then this stuff is only... Oh, wow. Still doesn't say any calories. Now this stuff probably doesn't have any calories because it doesn't say anything. That's odd. It's very odd. So yeah, this is odd that this one does not have the calories, but this one does. Kind of weird. So this one probably has no calories then. Strange, but... I guess, yeah, no calories. So, which is very good for people who work out and are, I don't know, trying to cut weight or some shit. I'm not worried about that too much because I'm bulking up. I'm at 200. So I keep kind of like going between weight. Like, I can't seem to get out of 230. If that makes any sense. Like, I'll go up to, on my lightest, I'll be 222. And then I'll be 225, and then at my highest I'll be 230, and I'm thinking, yes, I'm going to peak over 230, and then next thing you know, I weigh myself the next week, and I'm back down to 225. It's like I keep fluctuating weight. I'm not sure if it's just because of water retention or anything like that, because I'm back on creatine, so, I'm getting more water into my muscles, so I'm thinking, for sure, I'll be getting past 230, but I just can't seem to get past 230. And yes, I'm eating a lot. I try to just get those calories in. I try to take as much protein. I try to take at least 1 gram of protein per each pound that I have. But on light days, I'll have like 200 to 190 grams of protein. And when I'm really, working out and shit, I'll have around 230 to 240. I mean, 220 to 225 grams of protein. So like really it all depends. Like I've gone through like two fucking protein what is it called, jugs? Yeah, I've gone through two protein jugs in the past month and a half. So I'm out here trying to gain. So I have noticed differences already. I've noticed a difference in the strength, in the physique of my arms starting to look more, bigger. I'm starting to notice a difference in my chest and in my shoulders and in my back. It's definitely gotten like wider, because when I'm like normal resting, like I'm just resting like this, like you can already kind of see like the traps and like the width. You know what I'm saying? I still have some man boobs, obviously, from being fat all my life, but they're slowly but surely starting to kind of like shrink into the muscle. Like, because my body's already used to being kind of like being stretched out to its limits, because I used to be 260 at my heaviest. Imagine being 5'9" and 260. That was back in the day. Now I'm 5'11", but I'm 225. So it looks I'm looking a little more filled out, but I know I have room to grow. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep on working on that and trying to fill out my body. But as of now, the fat that I do have on my body is actually helping me to be able to lift more, especially in the deadlift department. Because all the great heavy deadlifters, I don't know if you notice this, they have some fat on them. They're strongmen. So right now, what I'm worried about is getting that 405 deadlift. Now, I am at 330. I just hit 330 yesterday, and it felt really good. It had the hardest part about deadlifting is getting it off the ground, and it really is. That's why you have to constantly work your legs out, and your quads, and your hamstrings, and everything, especially the quads. So if you could do front squats, do those front squats, because the front squats really they feed the deadlift. Normal squats as well, but more front squats, because you're using more quads when you're getting off like the ground. So yeah, I got the fucking weight off the ground, and so that same day I hit a PR as well. I hit a 325 PR, but this Mr. Hyde, I swear to God, that's the first time I took Mr. Hyde as well, which is yesterday, and because it came in. So this Mr. Hyde, like I just took one heaping scoop, and I remember feeling the tingles of the beta-alanine. I've never felt those tingles on this stuff. I just don't know why. I don't think they actually put enough beta-alanine, or it's just something about the way it absorbs. But with this, just one heaping scoop of this, you know what I'm saying? And it had me tingling. Like, it feels like, just like, what's it called? It almost feels like not like insects. I wouldn't say it feels like insects, but it's like a stingy, pinging. Almost the only thing I could compare it to is when you got a lot of sweat on your body, and then you're out in the sun, and just like the sweat starts to sting you. That's exactly what it felt. And then I noticed I was sweating profusely, like hard, like just from doing an anaerobic activity, which is deadlifting. So I noticed that just from doing deadlifts, I was sweating very hard. I was sweating almost like if I was like jogging or something, and that kind of scared me, because I was wearing a long sleeve and I was wearing joggers, so I was getting really hot. Like I thought I was gonna overheat and die. So I just kept drinking my branched chain my essential amino acids, and I kept hydrating, drinking water to kind of stave that off, and also taking my ammonia. I'll be doing a review on ammonia after I finish the whole bottle. Tell you guys how it is. But yeah, I was feeling good and feeling strong even after the 325. So I put on my 2.5 weights that I have to reach 330, and I got it off the ground, and I seriously thought I was gonna drop it back down. But then after I got it to my knees, I just used all back, because I've been working on my back too. I'm like isolate, and I work on every muscle so that the deadlift is stronger. So I isolate and work on my traps. I isolate and work on my triceps, my biceps. I work on my chest. I work on my back. I work on my shoulders. So I'm able to use my back muscles to get the weight up. And I did. I got it up. I kind of felt like my ears were gonna pop because it was getting like the pressure was getting heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna be cautious about going slowly so that my body can get used to the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the diver when he goes diving. The deeper, he's got to go deeper just a little bit every time so that his body adjusts to the pressure. So that's what I'm gonna do. From now on, I'm just gonna go up 5 pounds. I went up 10 pounds that day because I was feeling really good, but I'm just gonna start going 5 pounds. 5 pounds. So next time 335, 340, 345, 350. But I know for sure 2019 is my year to hit 405, and I'm definitely gonna try to film that for you guys because that is gonna be a great accomplishment for me personally. And who knows, maybe that'll even open the door for more bigger deadlifts. Maybe one day I'll hit 500. Maybe one day I'll hit a 600. Now I hit all my deadlifts as well with wraps, the wrist wraps, and with what's it called, the belt, because I'm not doing this for competition or anything like that. So for me, as little injury as possible as I can give myself, the better. So for me, with just my hands and grip, I can only do 255 with the hook grip. But that, I don't know, that just hurts my hands. Like my grip strength is shit compared to the other muscles because I have to use my hands a lot at work. I have to cut things and so I can't have my hands really hurting. So because of that, I have to lift with wraps. But even then, like when you get into really heavy weight, those wraps, it feels like that thing's gonna fall out of your hand. Like it's crazy how like heavy fucking weight is, like especially when you're in the 290s and stuff. Like I went up so quick on the deadlift. I went up in 4 months. I went from 95-pound deadlift to 330-pound deadlift. So that's pretty impressive, I would say, especially doing this all naturally, as natural as possible. Of course, yeah, we have supplements and shit, but as long as those supplements you're taking in order for you to achieve that goal, then I'd say that you're not doing anything wrong. But anyways, other than that, that was just my quick kind of like rundown on pre-workouts and why I like them and shit. And yeah, so if you guys like caffeine and your tolerance is super high and you just need something to get you that little extra, get some of this Rush. But if you guys are serious about working out and are trying to push yourselves, trying to PR, trying to get those extra reps, like for sure this stuff helps me get extra reps. Get some of this. But also make sure to continue to take, your other supplements like your nitric oxide, your proteins, your fucking, what's that called? Your water. You know what I'm saying? Drink water. Plenty of water. Especially if you're taking creatine, drink plenty of water. Because I have been noticing on the days that I don't drink enough water, I get really bad cramps. Like really bad. Like I'll just be stretching and then all of a sudden my muscles will lock up. Which kind of like reminds me that I think I have to go back to get a full body massage again. Especially the back. I feel like a lot of like knots. Does that make sense? Like knots. I feel like I have knots in my back. So every now and then I'll have a stretch and then just, oof, it feels horrible. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys feeling blessed. I haven't uploaded in a while. And honestly, I didn't really know what to talk about. But today I just feel so good off of the fucking pre-workout that I thought, you know what, might as well pop in a fucking video and just talk about pre-workout because why not? So yeah, you guys stay up, stay cool, stay blessed. And yeah, just continue to be cool. I love you guys. Peace out, peeps.